Hello! Oh my god, hi guys. I'm so excited to be here filming a video because I finally finished my exams, so I can film as much videos as I want now. Today's video is 24 books I want to read in 2024. I've seen like a whole bunch of people do this. I did this on TikTok at the start of the month, but I was like, why not do it for YouTube? I'm just gonna tell you guys about 24 books I want to read in 2024, but it's different from like the other ones I've seen because some people have like books that haven't been released yet on the list. My 24 books are from my TBR. Like all of them are the books that I already own that I need to get through. And I'm gonna make like another video of my most anticipated release for this year, the books I really want to read that I'm definitely gonna get when they come out. I'm also gonna make that video separately so it's different. Firstly, I'm not currently in my house, so I don't have access to my full book collection, but I've got a few books with me that I'm gonna show you, and then the rest I'll just put like up on the screen because I don't have them with me right now, but I do have them. I promise I have them. Like if you watch my TikTok, you'd see I've shown them on TikTok. Starting off strong, the first book I want to read this year is The Graham Effect by L. Kennedy. This is the second generation book from the Off-Campus series. This is the first book in Off-Campus series. The Dale, Garrett and Anna, this is their child. This book is about their child, and I'm so excited to see that because I really love the deal. It's like my favorite in the series, honestly. But I haven't finished the series yet because there's 5 books and there's 4 couples. So the last book is their life after like 4 years, but I haven't read that because I don't want the series to be over. But now that I've got like the next book to continue the series, I'm gonna finish that so I can read this. And I also did not read the Braille series, which is like the 4 books that comes in between that one and this one. I don't know if I'm gonna read those ones, but I'm so excited for this one. Oh my god, I am so excited. I saw it in the works and they only had it for £3, so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. So I got it. So the first book is The Graham Effect by L. Kennedy. Also, it's so pretty, such a pretty cover. I love it. I'm so excited to read it. Next one is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, Boys of Torment series. I am super excited for this one. I'm gonna be honest, I started reading this one as an ebook on my phone literally last year May, and I read 280 pages. It's very specific, I know. I was like, no, I can't keep reading. I need to get a physical copy of the book, but this is £10. This was £3. You see the big jump in the price. I got all 4 books and I want to read them before the 5th one comes out later this year. The second book I want to read this year that I really want to read, I feel like everyone has read it. This book is like a hit or miss, and it's very emotional. Like it's like heavy on like trauma, I guess. Such a big book also. And some people say they don't like the cover, but I think I'd take this cover over the one with people on them. I'm sorry, this is just better than that one. Next one is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Oh my god. This book has been making rounds on TikTok since last year. And I've been like, I want to get it. I want to get it. I don't know if I should get it. I started reading it on my phone, ebook. I started it on my phone and I loved it. I enjoyed it. So I was like, I'm going to order it. So I ordered the physical copy. I literally just got this yesterday. So I'm going to keep reading it. It's one of the books I really want to read this year. And the second book also, Riddler's Vow. Love them. Not love them because I haven't read them. Yeah, completely. Like I started this one, but it's not yet done. But I love the covers. Covers so pretty. This is the third book I want to read this year. And the next one is Hooked by Emily McIntyre. This is a dark romance, and I've not read dark romance before. I don't read dark romance. So I was like, oh, why not try this? Some people say it's not as dark. Like this is pretty theme. Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I've got the whole series actually. I've got all 5 books. And then we have the Hunger Games. I feel like everyone and their grandma and dog and mailman has read this book except me. I have not read The Hunger Games. I should feel ashamed. Why I have not read it. But this is the year I'm gonna read all the books. I'm gonna read all the books this year, then rewatch the movies because I've already watched the movies. But I haven't read the books. I'm so excited to read The Hunger Games because the book is always better than the movies. And then we have Magnolia Park. So this is influenced from like my book friends. I got this one for my birthday. And I'm so excited to enter this universe. And also it's set in London. Like that's amazing. I've only got the first 2 books though, so I need to get the rest. We have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I'm sorry, I just butchered her name. But we have Yours Truly by Abby. I want to read Abby's book this year because I've never read any of her book before. I like her book, so I'm gonna get every single one of her books. I don't care when it was it. I'm getting every single books. And then we have The 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and also like The Dead Romantics. They're kind of similar, so I do want to read both of them. I already started this one, but I haven't got back to it, and it's like get back to it to finish it. I've never read a book by this author. I was watching Ailey Farm sometime last year. She made a video and she read the book. She was like, oh my gosh, that's a 5-star. Ever since that day, I've had my sights set on it, so I'm so glad I got it finally. And the last physical book I have with me is Most of All You by Mia Sheridan. She's the author of Archer's Voice, and I've mentioned this before. I absolutely love Archer's Voice. It's honestly one of my favorite books. I don't have a physical copy of it, but one is so bad, but it's always out of stock everywhere. I want to try this book by Mia, and then that's all the physical books I have with me, so I'm gonna tell you the rest because I have like a list of them. Another one I want to read is the Throne of Glass series. Oh my god, I am super excited for the Throne of Glass series. I have the whole series. I read Akota and I loved Akota, so I'm like, I think it's kind of interconnected to Akota and Crescent City, but I'm not too sure. I just know I'm like super excited to get into that world and binge all the books. Then we still have Crescent City, obviously. The third book comes out on the 30th of this month, and I have not read the first and second book yet. I have them, I just haven't read them. I do want to read them. I have them as like ebook on my phone, so I will probably read them on my phone since I don't have the physical copy with me. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, the duology. I haven't had those books for like almost a year now, but I still haven't read them. So I really need to read them this year. I should go on a book buying ban, honestly. I feel like I should be on a book buying ban, but I just can't stick to it. Six of Crows, I want to read it because I keep seeing TikToks about it and it's like good things about it. That makes me want to read it so badly. And because I've had the book for so long, I think it's time to finally pick it up and actually read it. I need to actually like read it. The Summer I Found Prey. I have not read the books. I have not watched the show. I feel like I'm the only one in the book talk universe who has not watched or read it. Also, it's love triangle with siblings, like the brothers. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's one of the things stopping me from reading it. But I do have the books. And also Percy Jackson. Oh my god, this feels like a crime. I have not read any of the Percy Jackson books, but I am currently watching the ongoing one on Disney Plus. That makes me want to read the book. That genuinely makes me want to pick up the book and read it. I don't really know what it's about. I've not finished the ongoing one. I've watched like 2 episodes and I'm like, I'm waiting for them to like all come out. I don't even know when the last episode comes out. I'm not up to date with anything, but I am just excited to read Percy Jackson. Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I'm like going off muscle memory. It's a chunky book, but I'm so excited to read it. I am super excited to read it. I've heard it's a sad book. I don't know what it's about, but I heard it's kind of like sad. So when I'm in my sad girl era, I'd pick it up and read it. I want to read it. I know I said I'm not going to mention new releases, but King of Sloth by Anna Huang. Oh my god, I am so excited. It's the 4th book in the King of Sin series and it comes out, I think, April. I'm not too sure. I am so excited to read the book. It's literally been on my list since last year. Since she announced it, it's been on my list. I'm definitely getting it when it comes out. I'm super excited for that. We have Red, White, Royal Blue. I watched the movie when it came out last year, but I still haven't read the book. For some reason, I can't bring myself to read the book. I keep putting on my TBR every month, but I just never pick it up. My mind just never goes there. So I need to make sure I read it because I've had the book for a year. I need to read it. Imagine Me by Tyra Maffey. It's the last main book in the Shatter Me series. I read the first 5 books in 2022. Guess what? I can't bring myself to pick up the 6th book because I don't want the series to end. But I do need to finish that series. I dragged off a whole year, so I need to pick it up and read it. I need to like get back into that word and finish it. I need to read Believe Me and Imagine Me. This Infinite Threads by the same author. It's like the pink one. It's so pretty. I don't know what it's about. I genuinely have no clue, but it's so pretty. I want to read it. That's all I know. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I read every other Emily Henry books except that one. I don't know why I didn't read it. I was gonna read it last summer, but I don't know what happened because last summer I read Betrayed, Happy Place, and People We Meet on Vacation. I read all those 3 books and except Book Lovers for some reason. And I've heard it's some people's favorite. So I want to pick it up and read it. Daisy Jones and the Six. I read like 6 pages of it at the start of last year and I was like, no, this is kind of boring. I've just been watching like some videos and some people are like, oh my gosh, this book is actually quite entertaining and interesting. And I'm like, is this my sign to pick it up and read it? I think that's my sign to pick up and read it. So I'm gonna pick up again and read it. The Midnight Library. I don't really know what it's about. It's a small book and kind of looks interesting, but I don't really know what it's about. But I do want to read it. Honey and Spice. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this one because I saw a few TikToks about it and I'm like, I want this book. Couldn't find it for like months and I finally found it. So I got it when I found it. I literally had to get it. I was like, yeah, grab it. I don't know what it's about. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it's about. I honestly don't know what the books are about. I just know I want them. And the last one is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I'm not sure if that's the right name for the author, but I also don't really know what that's about. I think it's about like 2 authors writing books about each other, like sending each other messages in their books. I'm not too sure. because I have not read the books yet, but I do want to read it so bad. Anyway, those are all the books I want to read this year, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and comment what other types of video you'd like to see, or what reading vlog you'd like to see, because I have a few ideas. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, it's been a few days since I filmed the main part of the video, and I just want to show you that I got a few books that I mentioned in the video, but I didn't have them back then. But now I got 4 of them, and I got some other books, but they're not the ones I mentioned in the video. Like, for example, I got the second book of this. I got like 3 more books in this series, and I've got Once Upon a Broken Heart series. But I just want to tell you, I've got Throne of Glass, but this is Crescent City book 1, Say You Swear, Book Lovers by Emily Erin. Those are the books I did not show in the video because I didn't have the physical copy with me then, but I just got them from my book collection, and I couldn't find the rest. That's why I've only got this ones. I found Crooked Kingdom, but that's book 2. Sisters of Crow is book 1, but I couldn't find that one yet.